The woman had died 3 days ago, yet her family showed no grief. Her spirit observed everything, every face and emotion. Angered, she became frightened. In rage, she tried to slap her father, but she was now just a spirit, unable to touch or harm anyone. Realizing this, her heart shattered completely. She approached the bodyguard she'd thought only lusted after her. The mafia boss remained silent. He calmly drank the poison. A selfless act of unrequited love. He ordered his men to remove his parents. The woman's spirit was shocked. She couldn't believe her eyes. The monster she judged had risked all for her. Her true love hadn't shed a single tear. Instead, he'd moved on with her stepsister. Suddenly, regret overwhelmed her. If she had one more chance, she'd change everything. She'd never leave that mafia boss again. Suddenly, her eyes flew open. She'd gone back in time, 3 years into the past. Her supposed lover was down on one knee, proposing. She stared at him, utterly. Last time, she'd said yes, unaware it was all her father's devious plot, to fake love and steal her mother's inheritance. This time, she made the first move. She flat out rejected his proposal. The guy was completely stunned. She yelled at him, then threw his flowers right in his face and bolted from the scene. She ran straight to the mafia boss. This time, the woman was determined not to make the same mistake. She threw the flower he gave her in his face and quickly fled. They went to the mafia boss who had been pursuing her. But now she ran not out of fear, but with love in her heart. Crying, she hugged him and vowed, "I'll never leave you again." She expected him to be shocked by her, but the mafia boss's face remained imp. He suspected it was another trick, another excuse to escape. Without a word, he knocked her out and took her to his house. When she awoke, she found herself tied to the bed. He used to frighten her like this, but now she understood. This was his twisted way of showing affection. Incomplete, violent, yet somehow, as he approached, she kissed him. He pushed her onto the bed. That night, they became one. The next morning, the mafia boss was still in disbelief. He couldn't fathom she was the same woman who'd deceived him before. He thought she might still be acting. But this time she didn't care about him. She just wanted to be with him. Every day, every moment. The mafia boss warned her, "Don't try to escape again." He went to take a shower. Meanwhile, his father called again. He asked, "Have you been kidnapped?" She calmly replied, "No, I'm with him by choice." Now she understood clearly. What she thought was love was a lie. Her fear was her true love. The boss heard her response. He remained silent. He was breaking inside. He couldn't grasp her change. His family suspected something was off. He plotted to hurt her again. He invited her to hike in the mountains. The woman agreed, but she went to the market instead, to buy food for the boss. She bought too much and came back late. The boss thought she'd fled again. He went to search for her alone. Meanwhile, the woman returned. Learning he'd gone to find her, she was crushed. In her past life, he was badly hurt that day. This time, she won't stay put. She'll go to save him, and this time, she won't be alone.